Welcome to When Creativity Knocks, All-Star Designers Spring Series.
Wedding season's upon us, and Jonathan is going to show us how to make a fabulous cake stand out of old glassware and some cool succulents out of clay.
Jonathan Fong is here, and he's going to show us how he created this amazing tiered cake stand centerpiece. Tell us how you did it, Jonathan.
Well, for weddings, the big trend is do-it-yourself. So do-it-yourself is what we're going to do because it saves us a lot of money, and it gives us a personal touch.
Definitely. It's a way to personalize it just for your own day.
So to make this cake stand first, we just have these dollar store plates.
Don't you love it? Great source for goodies.
Guess how much they were?
$1.
No flies on you, Cindy. So we have a larger plate and a smaller plate, and this
Lovely vase, which was probably also from the dollar store, right?
and was $1. So we're going to paint these, and I'm going to paint these with Deco Art's Americana Decor Chalky Finish paint.
It's great.
I love this because, you know, I hesitate to paint on ceramic or glass because you think you have to prime it first, it'll chip. Not with this paint. It
And
goes
it's a good opaque coverage.
Oh, it goes on like butter. I'll show you.
Chalk paint is all the rage right now on everything, and these colors are just beautiful.
Yeah, I picked this kind of soft green, and this is just one coat, and it already looks so good. And I love brush marks on these because it gives it a nice artisan feel.
Adds to that texture.
Yeah, you don't want it to look like it came from the store like that.
It's
you
supposed
want
to be handmade.
Exactly. So this is just one coat, and I let it dry and give it a second coat, and it looks perfect. Let me show you how it looks. Look at that.
Beautiful. I love the chalky finish.
I
mean,
love
it's
how it
great.
feels.
Yeah, it's
And no wonder they call it chalky finish paint.
because it feels like chalkiness.
Yeah, and look at the glass.
It takes it
It
beautifully
takes
too.
the glass beautifully. It transforms it. To put this tiered cake stand together, I'm using a hot glue gun with Adtex Pro Strength glue sticks. And it's really great because you can use it on non-porous surfaces.
And they hold good and strong
They
and
hold
tight.
really
so you really
well.
could put a cake and it would hold.
Yes, it's not going anywhere.
I love the fact that they're so long too.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to keep loading the little ones.
So let's start with the little plate here, and we'll be putting this bud vase right down there.
Right, just right in the center.
Yeah. And I like using a glue gun for the top here because, you know, the top of this bud vase is not straight across. So the glue gun, you know, all the glue is
Fill in those little gaps where it's got
exactly.
the ripple.
Yeah. So it'll
build layers, right?
yeah. Go in there. Ah, here
There
we
we go.
go. We got a good flow now of the hot glue. You know, I love the smell of hot glue, don't you?
It's just an
And then I'll just press it down in the center, hold it steady, and it's like instant
instantly
in here.
Do you know how to get rid of those little strings that you get with the glue gun?
What do you do?
A hair dryer.
Really?
Hit them with a hair dryer and they like melt.
You are good. I just use a hair dryer to get this beautiful hair.
Well, you're stylish.
So that's the top, and then we'll just put some on the bottom here. And I'll try to center it. And look at that.
It's great. It would be great for cupcakes or cookies or...
Yeah, you'll use it for everything. And then what I did was, if you like it, put a little bling on it.
Bling it, baby.
And I got these great hall craft beads that I exactly use the hot glue gun again and put those around it, and
they're a great little accent.
oh yeah, it makes it extra special because it's a wedding, so
Gives it that little bit of extra.
yeah. So for this tiered cake stand, I filled it with succulent plants.
Which are hot right now. Succulents are everywhere, and these are amazing. I can't wait for you to show us how you made
Yeah,
them.
let me show you how I made these.
So show us how you made these really clever succulents.
Well, I love making your own succulents because you can make them in colors that don't exist in nature.
Anything goes.
Yes. Well, first, the succulents go into these pots, and they're just plain terracotta pots that I also painted with
the Chalky Finish paint.
Chalky Finish paint. And it was like one coat. And I also got this fun bow tie stamp from JudiKins.
So cute.
And just stamped the rim with them because it's a wedding and it's a little formal, so they're all wearing little bow ties.
Succulents are dressed up and ready to go.
Exactly.
Party.
Okay, so it is so fun and easy to make these succulents. So we've rolled out some of the Makin's clay here. And how thick would you say that is?
Maybe 1/8 of an inch or so. Now you can hand roll it, or you use the ultimate clay machine.
Yes.
That makes it easy to quickly roll.
So the first thing I'm going to do is create the bottom layers of the succulents. So I'm just using my Westcott craft blade here.
Just kind of free-forming.
I'm free-forming it. I'm not using a mold or anything, or a cookie cutter. And I'm making teardrop shapes here. And all the teardrop shapes don't have to be the same size. All right, so we have these teardrop shapes here, and I'm just going to form them a little bit.
Give them a little bit of shape.
Yeah. And I want to work on a non-stick surface here, so I'm using this Westcott cutting mat. Yeah. And I have 6 leaves here, so I'm just going to kind of form them.
Now wet clay will stick to wet clay without any additional adhesive.
So they're going to fall down a little bit, that's fine. Next, we'll cut a few more teardrops, but I'm going to make them just slightly smaller.
So you're building your layers.
Yes. And again, we'll just put them in the middle here. And the ones in the middle here, we can start kind of curling them up.
Are you kind of going between the openings of the other ones? Is that what you... Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And then for the middle part, I like to just cut like a long piece, long skinny piece, and then just kind of curl it.
Almost scrunching it.
Yeah, scrunch it and then put that in the middle. Yeah. And then lift it up. And then sometimes, here's another trick I like to just kind of like
pinch
off the edges, because some succulents have that sharp,
spiky point.
Yeah. So sometimes you could do that. Have fun with it. And then I put some of the moss in there, and yeah, put that right on the moss.
It's awesome. It's a great idea.
And then we have a whole assortment. And the great thing is, this makes a great centerpiece, but it comes apart so that they're party favors as well.
Say they could take them with them.
Yeah, so everybody gets to take one home.
That is really fun.
And
really fun.
at weddings, you know, people will take like anything off
it's not
the
nailed
table.
down.
Exactly. It's like, I bought them a gift, I'm taking stuff. So these make great party favors.
This is a great, they're both really great ideas, Jonathan. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thank you.
Jonathan is always the go-to person for weddings.
He is amazingly clever.
Please like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter, and be sure to sign up on the homepage of our website to receive our weekly newsletter. And then you'll be eligible to win one of our weekly prize packages full of products from our series sponsors.
Please tune in next week for our next episode.